Friends, imagine this. You're sitting alone tonight, scrolling through endless dating apps, your heart sinking lower with every swipe as yet another jerk ghosts you or flakes out without a word. But what if I told you that one simple mental movie, played just a few times in the quiet of someone's mind, completely transformed a desperate woman's life in only 10 days, turning her tears into pure ecstasy as she started dating the man of her dreams, who treated her like a queen? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make that your reality using Neville Goddard's unbreakable power of imagination. No apps needed, no games or tricks, just your own mind stepping up to create the love you've always craved. So stay with me until the very end, because I'll give you the step-by-step script that anyone can use, starting tonight, to pull in your ideal partner. Relationships don't happen by luck or just good looks or being in the right place at the right time. They start right here in your mind as what you imagine into being day after day. And Neville Goddard proved it over and over by teaching that your imagination truly creates your reality, meaning your current love life, whether it's full of heartbreak or loneliness, is simply the exact movie you've been unconsciously playing on repeat inside your head. If you're tired of bad dates, endless swiping, and that empty feeling at night, you have to stop replaying those failures, those moments of rejection, and start right now feeling the end result of being deeply loved, wanted, and cherished as if it's already your normal, everyday life. Think about every happy couple you spot holding hands or laughing together. They didn't just stumble into that bliss by accident. No, they first assumed the feeling of being loved completely and faithfully. And Neville put it so simply when he said, to assume you are what you want to be, to walk faithfully as though you already are that loved person. And as surely as the sun rises, you will become it without any rituals, waiting games, or complicated steps. I've shared these truths on my channels and helped thousands just like you manifest their dream partners through Neville's principles. But it all begins with this one breakthrough, understanding that God is your own wonderful human imagination. So when you use it correctly with faith and persistence, love doesn't just knock on your door, it flows straight to you like a river finding the sea. Neville never taught chasing after love like some desperate game. He showed it as a state of being you step into fully, and he backed it up with stories from his own life and his students that still blow minds today. Forget obsessing over one specific person if it's not clicking yet, because Neville warned against forcing things that aren't aligned. Instead, focus on the qualities you truly want, like loyalty, passion, fun, and deep connection. Feel those qualities wrapping around you right now in vivid detail. And watch how the right person shows up. Sometimes it's that SP transformed, other times it's someone even better who fits perfectly into the state you've created. You're not broken or unworthy, no matter what society or past heartbreaks try to whisper in your ear. Those dating apps and perfect filters everyone chases are just part of what Neville called Caesar's world, the outer hustle of effort and appearance. But true unbreakable love comes from shifting your inner state completely so your outer story rewrites itself into something beautiful and lasting. Let me take you straight into Neville's success story from his lecture about his good friend Ray Lee, a handsome 40-year-old guy working in an advertising office where everyone knew and liked this sweet young woman who handled papers for the team. One ordinary day, she bursts into Ray's office, completely downcast, and unloads for a full 20 minutes about the horrors of modern dating, crying out that there are so few eligible good men left in the world, while millions of jerks roam free, making life miserable for women like her who just want marriage and real love, leaving her gloomy and hopeless as she finally walked out the door. Ray didn't argue or try to fix it with words. Instead, after she left, he sat quietly for a few minutes and built a simple mental scene where she returned beaming with joy, spilling every exciting detail about meeting the most glorious man who ever walked the earth, telling him they were dating now and she felt like she was walking on clouds. And he made it so real inside his mind that he felt her happiness radiating through him completely. On his drive home along the busy freeway, he replayed that same joyful scene over and over until it stuck. Then the very next morning while shaving, he brought it back again, strong and clear. And even after 10 full days passed, with her still looking sad and bringing those same papers without a hint of change, Ray refused to give up and imagined it one more time with full conviction. Then boom, less than 2 weeks from that first complaint, she comes rushing into his office in sheer ecstasy, spending a solid 30 minutes of his precious time gushing without stopping about this man of men who no one in the world could compare to. how they were dating night after night, and he treated her like she was his entire universe. Neville drove the point home, crystal clear that she simply wanted a real man and not another jerk. So Ray used his God-given imagination to get her exactly that. No magic spells or endless affirmations needed. Just that persistent feeling of the wish, already fulfilled, done 4 or 5 times, despite all appearances screaming nothing had changed yet. And suddenly, she had her angel right here on Earth walking beside her. Ready to make this yours? Starting tonight, here's your simple daily script, straight from Neville's teachings to do for just 5 to 10 minutes before sleep in the drowsy state where your mind slips into the subconscious like a key into a lock. First, relax your body completely by breathing deeply 3 times and pick one short natural scene that implies your wish is already done, such as your partner pulling you into a tight, warm hug, whispering, "I love you so much" in that voice that melts you, or your phone lighting up with their excited text saying, "Can't wait for our date tonight." Make it first-person real and personal, looping it 3 to 5 times until every sense comes alive with the sight of their smile, the sound of their laugh, the feel of their hand in yours, the faint scent of their cologne, and even the taste of shared dessert after your perfect evening. Once that scene feels as natural and familiar as a favorite memory, don't beg or plead. Just dwell in it, soaking up the natural joy and relief washing over you like it's already your everyday reality. Ignoring whatever mess shows up in your physical world, because if your ex ghosted or you're feeling alone right now, flip straight back to that fulfilling scene and persist for at least 7 to 10 days, just like Ray did, until doubt vanishes completely. During your waking hours, keep it alive by silently affirming to yourself whenever you think of love that it's done and my perfect partner is already here, walking with confident energy, smiling at your reflection in the mirror. And when you do go on dates, act from that inner fullness, never from need or desperation, because a fulfilled heart draws people in like gravity, while lack pushes them away every single time. If a bad date sneaks in, revise it right away in your mind, turning it into laughs, deep connection, and sparks flying, because Neville's revision technique works overnight, shifting reality faster than you can believe. If you're struggling right now, listen close, because most people trip on the same blocks, but you can fix them. Easy doubt creeps in when you check your phone and see nothing, which collapses the whole bridge. So trust Neville's timeline and stay calm like Ray through those 10 silent days. Overthinking your specific person keeps you stuck, so release into the qualities of loyalty, passion, and joy. Letting the universe deliver your SP, upgraded, or someone shockingly better. No feeling in your visualizations means add a romantic playlist to spark those goosebumps until relief hits deep, and impatience after a few days tests everyone. But remember, 2 weeks max brings results for most who persist faithfully. Your challenge starts tonight. Spend those 10 minutes building your perfect date end scene with that kiss and the words, "You're my whole world," feeling every bit until it owns you. Then journal your wins tomorrow, no matter how small, and share in the comments below. I will meet you with another video soon. Happy manifesting.